Hey everyone, sorry about the troubles with my stream there. I was struggling to get it up and going. Hope you all are having a great day. Just me on my phone today. Hello, welcome. Welcome everyone. This is Chia. Chia the doggo. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. We are back live. We are very simple today on just a phone because I'm traveling cross country with Chia. I don't have much room in my car. Thank you so much, Phil. Angela, really good to see you. Oh, so good to see you. Sorry, it's been quite a while. Been traveling a lot and I've been chasing with groups recently. So I was on a EF3 tornado in Nebraska a few weeks ago. Saw some twins in Oklahoma, which I think I posted the video. But today we are actually in Minnesota. Oh, thank you. It's good to see you. So we are in Minnesota. And I know the major tornado threat today is down in here, let me pull it up. Is a little further down south. But what we are going after today is a little different. We are chasing what's called a cold core tornado setup, which is right here you have a surface low that's spinning, and that's causing all this risk of tornadic activity down here on the outer peripheries as it hits a strong jet. But around the center, as it lifts up, you could get a tornado. What's up?
I think that one decided to be the one.
I trash talked it.
Yeah, that's a nice mount.
Looks a little familiar. If you say hi to our stream here, this is Jeff Gonzalez, Tornado Raiders. He is streaming right now too, so you could throw us both up on a screen.
There or my radar.
Or my radar. Jeff is on my radar. Good to see you, everyone. All right. So I trash talked the storm, and now it's gone up. Let me take a look at that. Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
think
The question is, do we have to race south in order to get across 35 before it does?
it's gonna be moving to the south. Yeah, we do. Maybe at least get here to the intersection, then we'll probably go south to get another road. Get to Manly. We can just get to let's just go south. Man, you shouldn't have
No, part of me was kind of hoping I would.
let me get that hook on that other one.
I'm gonna keep Chi on the.
To our north,
Up in Mankato.
coming out of there. It's like Hotsko.
Yeah. And the settings are on this. Oh yeah. So I think the play.
I
Did
think
someone report a wall cloud?
Southern's gonna be the play. I think.
Someone reported a wall cloud to my northwest by 30 miles. Very
Who
photogenic.
does that? 30 miles?
I made a joke about that the other day. While I was in New Mexico, I took a picture of a cloud like 40 miles away. Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. All right. Yeah, I mean, lightning's going up on that Thompson one. Oh, there's a lot of lightning on it. The one to our south.
I like that southern play,
Yeah.
but if you wanted to split and do the northern, I'm fine with that too.
No,
I think I'm gonna go south.
I think the southern play is better too. You're getting into better shear, like you said. My big question is there going to be enough instability? But I mean, that cell doesn't seem to mind. So I would go south too. Probably to, yeah, Manly is good. Start working our way back to Clear Lake. Here, I'll turn around so you can see the storm here, guys.
Yeah,
It's not
let me,
much right now.
it's a little early, but I think that one's gonna be the one.
Yeah. I think so too. 30 miles away. We're 30 miles away, man. All right.
The one in the north is looking interesting.
It does look interesting. So I guess the question is we could split see. I do think you're right that the storms to its south,
Rotating wall cloud. You must be looking at Mankato storm.
but it's 30 miles away. The shear is crazy here. Everything looks like it could be a wall cloud.
Very photogenic.
Very photo.
Probably just talking about the base of a storm.
Right. Anyway,
Like, look, hey, wall cloud.
I'll say it's nifty to have Weatherfront be able to put them right in easily on the app.
Yeah.
The downside is it's really easy for people to put them in on the app because I've seen ones that look like blog post recipe, intros that
Yeah.
take like a page. All right, do you want to
I think go south. Yeah, tornado warning, Alabama.
Alabama?
Who had that on their bingo card?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm
I don't know. It's Polson.
the one to the south.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make a call now. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. We're just trying to decide what calls we're going to make. So yeah, I mean, if we want to go splitsies and see what happens, I'm happy to do that. If you want to stick together, I'm happy to as well. I think you're right about
I
shearing.
don't know.
Starting to be unimpressed by that one.
That northern one does look a little more impressive just on radar, but how long is it going to last that
Right,
way?
you got those storms right to its south. It's gonna hit right into those. That is a tough call. Love making this. I'm gonna give the south one more scan. The thing about the south one too is there's a lot of lightning on it. It's in a big radar hole right there. Like that's probably the worst radar.
Tornado parameters favor the southern.
Well, matter is settled.
Yeah. I think that.
Yeah, I think that cell is beefier than it looks right now.
Let's go south.
Yes, sir. All right, so we are gonna go south. Hi, everyone. Good to see you. And my apologies if I'm not tuning in too much into chat right now. I'll try my best. We are at initiation. We have storms firing. And now we're going to race. So funny. We just were in Mason City, Clear Lake to chase these storms or to get ready. And we were fishing down there. It was super fun. But now we're racing back after driving to Minnesota. This is storm chasing. Here, I'll pull around and let you lead the way. All right. Man, these bases of just these little cells here are kind of cool. All right, we are on the way, chat. All right, we are going to Manly. So yeah, look, I didn't get to walk you through the main threats, so I'm going to talk you through right now. Most of the discussion the last couple of days has rightfully been on the tornado setup.
Stop sign. Turn left onto East Main Street. Then
Down
you'll turn left onto the I-35 south ramp to Des Moines.
along Illinois, Indiana, Missouri. and a little bit of Iowa.
Route may be affected by severe thunderstorm watch.
But along that same system that's been coming through, there is a sneaky tornado threat. That along the low here in the Minnesota-Iowa border. I'll fill you in on some of the adventures and misadventures. So I haven't been able to stream as much. One, because it's been so quiet in the Southwest. Two, my kids have been in school, so I've been focused on helping them. And then three, I've actually been in school. I'll turn around the camera for a minute. So I'm actually I'm in a meteorology program at Arizona State University right now. And so I completed my first full semester and got a 4.0 GPA, working my way through calculus and then physics and then synoptic and dynamic meteorology.
Continue
My
on
goal is to become
I-35 south,
a meteorologist.
26 miles.
All right, I'll turn this back around. All right, so we are back en route to Manly. We're going to try to race the storm. So that's been the other thing going on. And I've been traveling in a lot of groups, literally flying into setups without much gear and then chasing them. Seen multiple tornadoes recently. I have some videos coming out pretty soon. Sorry if the video is choppy or anything. I'm just streaming from my phone today. But thank you so much, everybody. It's so good to be back. I promise. The other thing is my dog is taking up a bunch of my car space because I'm taking her to Minnesota where we're going to spend a bunch of our summer as a family. But she's not a flyer. So I drove the chasing Prius all the way up. Right. That's right. The iPhone doesn't do very well with rain. No infinity focus. So we'll get to the other side of this. Again, thank you so much. Yeah. So we're heading south because there's a cell that pops up on the Iowa-Minnesota border, close to Manly, Iowa. That's entering the area of the most favorable tornado parameters. There's no guarantee that we're going to get a tornado today at all. However, if we do, it would be photogenic. More likely than not. Where's everybody tuning in from today? So, yeah. Wow, it really fell apart. Yeah. Sorry, would you get to Manly and reevaluate? Yeah, I'm trying to get back in range. Can you hear me? Just let me know what exit you're going to get off on. All right, so we're heading south. The cell just suddenly died. Disappointing, but let's see what can pop up around here. Can you hear me, Jeff? Yeah. What exit are you getting off on? All right. Here we go. Let's see. Repeat. Let's get off at this next exit. I think it's like Highway 5. And just kind of look at it. Copy. Highway 5. All right, so we're gonna get off and just reevaluate. See if anything looks good. Not gonna sweat it too much right now. Again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. We are back. We are live. All right, so we are scoping around some storms on the Minnesota-Iowa border, looking for a cold core tornado setup. Man, that Mankato Wasika storm just will not quit. Yeah, it's a lot more robust. Found you.
Head toward 125th Street. In a quarter mile, merge onto I-35 South.
We got all separated. So I'm out here with my friend and occasional chase partner, Jeff Gonzalez. His stream is Tornado Raiders. He is also streaming right now. Right over here. Sounds good. Out and evaluate these storms. Turn around. They're struggling to cooperate right now. All right, so give us a moment. Tell you what, I'll even turn the camera so you can see the dog. It's Chia. So what I'm doing right now is looking at mesoanalysis. To see what is the best environment right now. Yeah, talk Jeff. Come on. Man, that cell looked really good for a moment. And it just went poof. All right, give us a moment while we take a look and make a decision. All right, chat. Thank you so much. We have a plan now. We are going to go to Northwood. They are gambling this storm here is merely pulsing.
Head west on 757th Avenue, then turn right onto 125th Street. Head north on 757th Avenue.
I don't want to go that way.
The route may be affected by severe thunderstorm watch.
I'm counting on it. So if you don't know Jeff, he is a fantastic guy. He has been a chaser officially. Welcome. Good to see
Continue on
you.
757th Avenue for 1 mile.
Jeff, who I was just talking to, my chase partner here today. He is been chasing for a long
Left
actually.
onto the continue on I-35 south for 6 miles.
Jeff chased the El Reno tornado in 2013, the Pilgor, Nebraska twins in 2014, and many other amazing tornadoes, including a remarkable cold core tornado that he was telling me about in Nebraska. And oh yes, and he chased the famous 2010 Albert Lee tornado, just right around us. Albert Lee, the town we were just in. It's a huge wedge. Very impressive. Jeff, I like your 4 o'clock. The north side of this storm is doing some really weird stuff on its base. Yeah, I think it might just be trying to go surface based.
Yeah, it's pretty right. That's interesting. Yeah, I think you're right. You saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be where you would see rotation though, right? Because that's like on the north side of it.
It's the back of the area right now. So there's another storm that looks like it's burning with. So it's only in a cycle phase.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It looks like a brand new updraft right there.
Guess what? Maybe next Dakota, that's not maybe you're in the island tornado.
Or maybe I just cursed you.
That's not possibility.
I have the worst luck in the state of Iowa. So we're going to try to break that unlucky streak today. And then I bring my bad luck. So every time I've run into the Dominator in Iowa, I'm never excited. I know people get excited to see the Dominator, but I know that I'm going to ruin the Dominators today.
And then we'll get to it Northwood as we continue following it.
Sounds good. Yeah, that has my attention.
Yeah, I think with me, I'm probably gonna stay well ahead of it too. I don't want to get right on it, just to be safe.
That's totally fine with me. All right, if you're just tuning in, we have a curious storm here. I hope when I'll get a chance to turn around and show you. It's got an updraft in just the darndest place. But I think this might be our good storm. So we're going to get to Northwood here.
Now, together, so we're looking at the top cell areas.
In
These
2
are the
miles,
southern
take
areas.
exit 214.
Right in the rain here.
So this is the Northwood exit coming up, right? Do you want to pull into this gas station and get a look?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, right. So this other side here to the south of it.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Sounds good. I'll follow right behind you. All right, so we're going to get a little ahead of this one. Just because storm motion could become an issue. And I don't want to be too far behind on it. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in.
Half a mile. Take exit 214 toward Lake Hills northward. Take exit 214.
All right, so we have emerging cells. That is interesting.
It is very close. I think that it is. Everything says emerging. It's gonna take some time to get ahead of it and to have some routes planned. So I think Northwood's a great option.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
The next stop sign, take a sharp left.
Oh yeah, it's already looking more robust on radar on the new scan.
The stop sign, take a sharp left onto County Route 105.
That northern updraft is getting eaten up right now, but boy, that was really interesting.
Yeah. So you can see the other one too. In the rain, it's a little raggedy, but it's gonna take over.
Storm didn't like that you trash talked it. The storm didn't like that you trash talked it this time.
Yeah.
All right.
But I like how in that potato area, this is all by itself.
Yeah, my only worry is I'm seeing these seeing what's in front of us, and I wonder if we're gonna get a bunch of storms, little storms firing right here.
Yeah, it looks like there's one in front of us right now that's trying to build tower.
Yeah, look at these. These towers are just starting to go up. But the storm behind us, when we get a good view on it, see a view. But yeah, you can see right in front of us another tower is going up. Encouraged by that. If you're just tuning in, we are on the Minnesota-Iowa border. Just watching for any storms that are firing that are in actually a pretty favorable environment for a cold core tornado setup. So we'll see what happens. I'm very bare bones right now, just my phone. I figured let's kick off the live streaming season. Storm right behind us that we're trying to get a little distance on is definitely the storm to watch. You can follow me. My spotter dot is on. So if you're on WeatherWise or Weatherfront or your favorites or Radar Scope, any of your favorite radar apps, they don't pay me. Say I just like them all in different ways. You can follow my spotter dot and you will see which storm I'm talking about. I don't have any of my graphics up because it's just my phone. But what's happening is two cells are merging right now. There was a pretty robust updraft on the northern one, but it wasn't placed correctly for a tornado to happen. Because at that angle, there was no way I could pull in clean inflow. So now we're just getting ahead of it so we can get well positioned. Yeah, it looks like from Northwood, we could just start or go straight down to Mason City if we want to get south of it. And then there's east options to like Osage. Oh, there we go.
The road that goes out of Kansas.
Yeah, that's the road I was looking on. That looks good.
Yeah, let's go south out of Northwood to Kansas.
Thank you. All right, so we are entering Northwood, Iowa, which is right on the border of Minnesota. Two of the finest states in the union. This is right. Southern Minnesota is where I grew up. So I, of course, was going to choose Minnesota as the option. My choice today. Without a doubt. Are you kidding me? They just put out an MD for Arizona. So for those of you just tuning in, I live in the Southwest right now, officially in Scottsdale. So monsoon season or monsoon is here.
The super rare tornado of the year happened there.
Yeah, I'll get back to it pretty soon. All right, so it looks like the cell.
Might turn around now.
So do you want to go south a little bit before we stop?
I think definitely buildings. I'd like to get south of it. And let's get to Kansas. Or however you say it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Ends it.
Take 65.
I've door knocked pretty much every house in
600 feet,
Kensett.
you will arrive at your destination.
Or I think I've gone to a parade there too. No, actually, it was here in Northwood.
You have arrived.
All right, so if you're just tuning in, we are in Northwood. We got a cell behind us that's intensifying, showing some promising signs like more lightning going up. It just went through a cell merger, which it appears the merger was favorable. So now we're going to dip south of the cell and see if we can see a new updraft. Hopefully get a view of if there's going to be any rotation on it. Might be.
Truck.
My goodness, that's a lot of trucks. All right, so we have a lot of trucks that we need to get through. That's okay. We are guests in this neighborhood. I have water here.
Quick metal. And it's that southern one is really more dominant.
Yeah, it seems like the back end here is starting to clear out a little bit too, which will be good. If you're just tuning in too, I have my lovely, oops, sorry. Lovely doggo Chia with me.
Never third tornado on that one to the north.
Wait, did you say someone marked a tornado?
Yeah, north part of Headland. And so that's when you're rapid rain directly to my north, about half a mile up. So how much of that's true, I don't know.
Oh, it just showed up on mine too. Okay. That would surprise me. But that cell is definitely just not quitting.
Yeah, what was the go up there?
Abs Yeah, I'll believe it if the National Weather Service reports it based on that report.
So I don't think they're going to.
No, there's barely, if anything, super broad. So probably some rain sheets.
Open right now. But we are good here in the base. Look right to our right out there. You can see the base with the rain.
Yeah. My biggest concern is all of this, cloud cover here. Oh, take a look to our everything going up to our left too. That's nice.
Yeah, it looks good. This is still pretty high, but like I said, at this point where you have the margin is far less. You have 60 over 66. So if that enters that, you're going to get these surface speeds.
Sorry to go back to it, but maybe a little tornado, like maybe a little squeaker came out of that cell, but like large tornado, no. All right.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think they're going. I think it's Thursday.
Actually, it's super interesting. If you just look to our left too, like I can already see some of these cloud bases just getting a little bit lower. I see some scud on them. So you're right. This is a good environment for it. Oh yeah. All right. So what we're talking about right now is the Leo storm, and it's all isolated by itself, but it's entering a very favorable dew point spread, which is the difference between temperatures and dew points. And the more aligned that is, the more favorable it is for a storm to become surface based, which means the cloud base is lower, basically. Maybe go east and we can stair step down. Yeah, Manly works for me.
Oh my God, that. I don't know. out. So
I'd say if we get to Manly, there's to get highway better, definitely paved, and we'll cover the road. I think it's Highway 9. Oh man, that looks good too. Is this one dying? Just want to get a good view of it. Yeah, that sounds great. All right, so I'm going to try to turn it so you can see. There's a big gas. Why no, baby? Big gas station here. All right, so we can go around the side. All right, so here is our storm. It doesn't look great. Not gonna lie. Could look better, chat. Could look better. All right. So here we go. This is the base. It's still pretty high. But we're going to give it a scan. See if anything comes of it. Be right back, Donald. Ansgar? Perfect. All right. We have a plan. Welcome, everyone. So we have this large
Head
mess
toward Maple Street, Orchid Avenue, then turn left onto Maple Street.
storms coming our way from the north. This storm just died. It's really sad. Pathetic storm. Did this just open up a whole bunch of inflow here? Okay, well, that's interesting. Chat, you're gonna see you got some blue sky out here. Now, I think the storm is trying to re-energize itself. The storm is trying to come back to life, isn't it? It sure is. For a second there on the scan, it looked all right. And I just look into our left here. Now it's just got much clearer air to pull in. But it's done, right?
And just pulse a little bit more. So I'm not done until you see that signature, all the rain gone.
Huh. It just seems like the rain shaft is looking a little more robust. I wonder if it's gonna try to reorganize right here. Now that's a little more better environment. This storm is just it's doing its thing. It's stringing us along. Ain't that fun? I think Jeff is wondering what to do here too, because oh yeah, no, he's totally trying to figure out what to do.
Turn left onto Maple Street, Orchid Avenue. Route may be affected by severe thunderstorm watch.
Yeah, it got a little better. Jeff is coming to me. Oh, what's he getting here? All right. What does Jeff have going on here? He's trying to come back to life. Yeah, that's why I stopped. I was like, because sooner or later it's gonna hit the other ones too. So the other ones are gonna hit. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll get you out of here. I'll free you for a minute. How's that sound? My loyal viewers. If I can get you out of this thing. Here we go. The storm is starting to come back to life just a little bit. It looked really bad a moment ago. This is pulling in all this inflow from here. This is warm air. So we're gonna see what it can do. Do you want to get ahead of it? Is it right over it right now? Yeah. Okay, sounds good. All right. All right. So I just wanted to give you that view. Right. So we're on the Jeff Hunt right here. Oh, it'd be ever so funny if we got a good storm here all of a sudden. All right, so we are just keeping an eye on. See if I can turn it. Not really. Still learning the ropes this season. New season, new you. Oh yeah, that's warm air coming into this storm right now, chat. So I feel pretty good about that. We don't have to do much to get to the other storm either. It's coming right at us.
And then go
Perfect.
Head toward 400th Street.
All right, you can see the storm right in front of us. Oh,
Head toward 1st Street.
yeah, that
In
air is
roundabout,
much warmer
turn
now.
right onto 410th Street, 8th Street. A quarter mile, turn right onto 410th Street, 8th Street.
Storm chasing, you want for rotating storms and for good updrafts, you want clean.
138.
Copy that. Want inflow to come into a storm. Good clean inflow. That area is going to be warm. So often when a storm is dying or goes elevated, it becomes a line
410th Street, 8th Street.
outflow dominant. And then you get a lot more cool air. The storm could be choked off by cool air. But what made me not give up on this little storm was I was feeling warm inflow.
It may be affected by severe thunderstorm watch.
So you can see the edge of that storm off to the left. Has me very interested. Yeah, do you see the storm, how the storm's doing to its north, though? East of Albert Lee.
Get over the ribbon.
Great. All right, so now we are keeping up with this little one. Already this modeling is or the atmosphere is totally thrown the HRRR for a loop. If you're just tuning in, we are chasing some small thunderstorms that are entering a favorable environment for cold core tornado setup. Thing is, you don't need a big thunderstorm to do it. Yeah, Jeff was explaining to me when he chased a really cool cold core in Nebraska, I believe. It was a tiny storm. So I've never chased a cold core tornado setup. I think I have seen cold core tornado setups as an unwitting participant when I was driving with my mom at the time. So we were just trying to get ahead of storms. Gonna see what we can get.
I mean, we want to look at pretty dominant now.
Yeah, what are our north options? Or I guess we could also just let it slowly come to us.
With that north.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a storm to be on. We can get to it pretty quick. All right, so the storm by Albert Lee, which we kind of walked away from, it's part of the fun, is now looking super dominant.
The next
Sorry,
Turn
Chia.
left. Stop sign. Turn left onto Thrush Avenue.
Stop for stop signs. Always important.
Last year, the company I would take us to that St. Abu.
Sounds good. All right.
Your next right onto 420th Street.
I'm a little tired today. I was in Scottsdale 2 nights ago and ended up here. Go, Jeff. All right. Following you, boss.
Turn right onto 420th Street.
Technically, we're supposed to do that one, but it's all right.
Head toward 430th Street. Continue for 1 mile.
So just tuning in, we're playing around with a couple different storms around us.
Road, we're gonna St. Abu from there.
Sorry, what'd you say?
That one road we just south looks like it's gonna be
Turn next right onto 430th Street.
whatever it's called from there.
Yeah, I think that was technically the road to take, but
Should we do that rather than go to Carpenter?
yeah, because this one's unpaved for 3 miles. Sorry, I should have said something. I thought you had a different route.
Turn right onto 430th Street.
We're down.
Are we just taking this unpaved road?
Yeah, it's like take us to south.
Works for me.
And then we'll take us to a different.
Yeah, this is totally fine. All right, unpaved. Dog is being ever so patient as we go down these roads. What'd you say?
I think that Iowa first came in.
I guess, man. Yeah, we got to get on that storm north, man.
Yeah, pretty good. We'll get to that state and Schooler, and then we should be able to catch up to it. There's a north option from there. South Carolina coming up.
All right, so we're doing what's called checkerboarding, which is working our way on this grid. This part of Iowa has really nice road network. So we're just doing that. Yo, minimum maintenance road. We good?
I don't see how the top.
Fair enough. I think it's ahead, so we'll see. I'm sure it's fine. All right. Gia, sit down, please.
The next stop sign, turn left.
Gia, sit down. Dog is pretty raging.
Stop sign,
So,
turn left onto 420th Street.
all right, so we're gonna try to get on this storm to our north. Catch up with Jeff here. Should probably plug in my phone too. Which chance I get. Weird. I'm just trying to plug in my phone here. I'll get a chance in a minute. All right. Might be trying to form out a hook. All right, so we're trying to blast ahead to get ahead of this, so to get on the storm to our north. Hopefully we'll get to it in time.
Very possible. I haven't aiming for Roy.
Yeah, I'll just stick right behind you. All right, you're just tuning in. We are working our way across the Iowa checkerboard back to a storm that's on the Minnesota-Iowa border. Because these storms have been kind of fooling us a bit today. One pops up, another pops up, they die. This one that's right on the border looks like the dominant storm. So we're gonna get on it. We're gonna see what we can do. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Red Riders, good to see you. As we get close to the storm, I might not be able to pay attention to the chat at all, just because I got my doggo working in a team here. What's really annoying about our little storm right now is it's preventing me from getting a good view of the base of this big one.
What's happening? It's so dry. You can see the clearing up that.
Yeah, just look to our 9 o'clock. You're starting to see some rising scud on that back there. That's interesting. Oh wow, that new scan is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's dying again. So, you better air it. You can see the clearing up draft. If there was no rain, it would look like your steam storm that you love.
Oh, I love that thing so much. Yes, Angela, great question. My doggo gets all sorts of treats, and then she's gonna get to spend the rest of the week with her, or the next couple of weeks in Minnesota with family and tons of little kids whom adore her, and she takes care of them. She becomes very protective of any children she meets. So yeah, I feel like the one to the north got a little worse. This one got a lot better all of a sudden.
And that would make sense because if this one is dying again, it's going to go up against one from that northern one, which would be ideal for us because we're in prime position for it, even though that's not always.
Silence. We planned it all along, Jeff.
Of course. Yeah, my food can go. It looks like it's being at the end, but yeah.
Yeah, by Plevna Chase in by Greensburg. You know, what's missing from the video is the 6 hours of me chaotically trying to get out of terrible cloud cover, missing the Arnett tornado, nearly getting stuck in mud.
A little influential.
I see it. That's really interesting. Well, that's rising pretty nicely now.
Other my first is that one, and then this one will become the dominant portion of it.
Gosh, even up here, the shear profile is just super impressive. Yeah, we got I'll try to turn the camera. Oh man, I wish I had the 360 camera. We got a little inflow needle happening on the storm right now. So we're gonna try to get a good view of it. First, I thought this was a chaser with an orange light. No, it is the mail carrier in a Jeep. That's awesome. I want to chase in a Jeep. Gas.
The next stop sign, turn left.
All right, so we.
The
Oh,
stop
I'll be
sign,
able to turn it. You're
left
gonna see
Circle
the
Avenue,
inflow
Main Street.
came down a little bit. It sucks when I'm narrating to you what happens, and then by the time I turn around, it's not nearly as cool. But you'll see. A little bit of that clear slot happening here. It's trying to pull in some inflow right in front of us. It's a really itty bitty storm, but it keeps coming up.
Flip to our wall, and where we are, that's a new blank line that's forming on this storm.
Yeah, I see it. All right.
The next stop sign, turn right.
Yeah. Used to keep on the storm. It's an interesting one to me.
Stop sign, turn right onto West 4th Street.
Yeah, I think you're right about that
You
charger.
will arrive at your destination.
All right, so now we are in the town of St. Edward, Iowa. Let's see what we can get ourselves into next. Gonna get east so we can get another view of that storm. Still struggling. Yeah. Lights look like I'll get station plots aren't coming up though. Yeah, if it keeps going, northeast of it is 66 over 61. South of it is 72 over 68. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better. So the last scan, it's trying, pulsing. Intensified. See that?
Yeah, that's super sharp. Wow. And then about your 10 o'clock, you're gonna see a bunch of rise or a little bit of rising scud on the outside of it too. I wonder if it's trying to shape a new area.
Oh, interesting. No, that rain trap looks much more robust.
Got some rising scud on this storm. Let me see if I can turn the. Oh yeah, that rain shaft. You can see the rain shaft in the left side of the screen. It's just looking a lot sharper than it was a few minutes ago. So we're gonna try to get ahead of this.
Really right and
I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, look to your right. You know, it's got clear air to pull in. It's warm air.
like there's a guy at least.
All right. I wish I could turn this. Let me see if I can. The storm is trying to go surface based. It is trying. Nope. Or it is trying hard to tap into these.
Even now that flanking line that's just inflowing to the storm.
Is looking a lot better, and then just looking above it, the whole thing looks better sculpted.
That looks great. I mean, with how intense that rainfall is, they're probably nailing that now too.
Yeah, it looks really good. Again, like I said, radar is kind of terrible right here, so it's just gonna look worse than it actually is. All right, the storm is actually looking a little better, guys. So we're just gonna keep on it and see what we can get.
Almost in right now, it's going like east and sometimes northeast, but we're paralleling it, so let's keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we can either keep following it east to a Little Cedar, and which gives us a south option, or if it starts turning very soon here, we can go down to Osage.
So we're coming up on the intersection, right? We're gonna go left and then continue east, and then it tells me to go north, but we need a little field for a little.
Copy that.
The ribbon cloud there too, but I keep my eye on this wall cloud. Which is the wall cloud.
Right. It's definitely dry. All right, so you're gonna see it. We got little scud fingers. Let's see if this storm. Storm can squeak something out here. Oh yeah, I'd be shocked if there wasn't a little hail in this rain shaft here. All right, so
It doesn't look as sharp as it was, but it's interesting to look at.
let's turn here. All right. So this is a storm we're looking at now. Of course, I turn it. It looks a little worse, but it's just the nature of the game, I guess. All right, I'm really interested because, like, we got some clear air here. I think it's gonna try again. See, do you see that rain shaft? jet in front of us. There's gonna be a little bit of hail in it too. So we're just gonna run parallel to it. Oh yeah. It's looking a little better already.
Take here. You go north. Or go towards a little here. Going to east.
I'd say probably a little cedar. Correct me if I'm wrong. This thing's still drifting a little north. And then we can at little cedar go south if we want to.
All right, copy.
All right, you're just tuning in. We're in a slowly maturing, developing storm. Yeah, that collision course with the northern storm is happening pretty soon here. All right, so we're gonna go a little east. Just parallel this storm as it. So what we're hoping, or what we're waiting for, is to see how this cell on the south, which has shown attempts at going surface based, is going to interact when it merges with the larger storm to its north. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, go ahead, boss. All yours. Ah, beautiful windmills. Nice gridded roads. I do love Iowa. Iowa is a great state. Northern Iowa in particular. The eastern side of Iowa can actually be pretty tricky, and we'll probably end our chase before roads get too terrible. Because you get close to the Mississippi River Valley, and then an area called the Driftless. And the Driftless, first off, A+ name, but it's an area that the glaciers didn't go over when they retreated. This thing's looking a little more defined on the left side. I don't know if you can see it.
That's trying. Go on, look at highway.
The Driftless is a beautiful area, really painful to chase it. I'll tell you that. So, what we're doing right now is we are waiting to see what the storm, which we like, which has shown signs of trying to build a wall, does when it smacks into the bigger storm to the north. I think that rain shaft is sharpening again. So our gamble is that will juice up both storms. They become one and allow this to become the dominant updraft. It just takes time and cooking. Repeat.
Either that and then the air course, look at city. pretty white.
Yeah, even since I like talked or told you that, it's gotten more sharp and more white. All right.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens when I do.
All right. Again, like I said, you just tuned in. We are going after a series of storms that are merging together on the Iowa-Minnesota border. We're on the Iowa side, pretty close, about 10 miles west of Cresco, Iowa, which I chased in just last week. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Always helps. Of course, anyone's welcome. My doggo is right on me. I used to work campaigns when I was younger, all sorts of campaigns, but because it was an election time, Iowa was the big state back then. I was down in pretty much every area of Iowa. So like northern Iowa. So I know all the areas pretty well. Just saw a bottle go across the road. Inflow? Inflow? Yeah, I see that. That's oh, like a bird just hit my car. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, that's a bummer. I never want to hit a bird. Yeah, if you're new to my channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Always helps. Try to go live when I can. I cover the Arizona monsoon as much as I can since I'm based out of the Phoenix metro, but I chase everywhere. I'm in the Northern Plains for the next couple of weeks. If the Northern Plains have anything to do, um, I won't be out on Saturday though because my family's coming in and I pre-booked that. Because right now, wow, it's really dry now. Yeah.
There's a big shelter right there. And everything.
Copy that. All right. It's hard to tell now what it's doing since we're a little closer, but I think it's trying to pull up more scud.
Yeah, it's trying. It looks like the buzzer is about to end, and so it's gonna probably be delayed a little bit.
All right, we'll see what happens here. Right. Okay, so Chia is pressed right up against me. I can feel her cold nose on me right now. She's down there. You see her? Just so you know, she's fully buckled in. I take my doggo's safety very seriously. Now it's pretty hard to see this thing on radar because this whole area is one of the more infamous radar holes. So even something that looks like garbage might actually not be that bad. Something I learned growing up. Sorry if it's choppy too. I'm just using my
On the back area that we were just under, it's showing the blue, the light cancer to be great for rotation. So it's kind of tight.
Yeah, it felt a little low when we were driving under it there. All right, so as we turn around, the cell we were just on is showing a little bit of rotation. It needs to merge with the bigger cell to its north, but this is the position we want to be in for that because now we got a nice clean inflow. Storm. Yeah, let's see. You should be able to get a little bit of a view. Here we go. We're going to turn here. This will be a great view.
You see the Albert Lee storm now to our west.
Yeah, it looks good.
See how their base is over there?
There's a lot of rising scud now coming up at our 9 o'clock.
Yeah, over there.
Yep. All right, so
Now.
nice. Yeah, this one looks like it's definitely trying to go surface based again. All right, so this storm is attempting again to go surface based, suggesting some pretty solid. Yeah, I see it. All right, so rising scud, it's all those little scraggly clouds that rise upward into a storm that you might see. And sometimes they can take on scary looking shapes and be confused as tornadoes or funnel clouds. They're not. However, they are important as a storm goes surface base. That's what you're seeing with all that rising scud for the most part. Hopefully we'll get a chance to turn around again so you can see what I'm talking about. This place feels familiar, Jeff.
Now, did we come through here?
Yes, we did.
Was this the one when we saw the, like, just outside when we saw the brief tornado?
Yeah, it's just a little east of here. Yeah, so Jeff and I were literally chasing here last week. I flew into Minnesota for a couple days of chasing. Then I flew out and I flew back to Scottsdale, went to a concert with my family, and then got in a car and drove to the Midwest with my dog. Been staying at places with my dog. Oh, yeah. So now we're just trying to get ahead of the storm. Some good views. See what we can see. I was all about chasing this setup today anyway. One, because I'm going to Minneapolis tonight to spend time with my family. And two, it seems I like these fun setups that are a little wonky. Super conditional. Then you can get a brief spin up that's or brief tornado out of a cold car that's super cool.
Yeah, that's looking the one that's further away.
I love the storm. It's stubborn. It's like it won't quit. And then it's ruining the party for all the other storms. Yeah, if it can mosey towards Decorah, where it's is that 66 over 66?
Oh yeah.
All right, so now we're just waiting to see. Oh, party.
Sure.
Yeah, it's something firing right to our south, too.
The one directly to our west.
Storm is really trying to go surface based. Oh, yeah. Do you see how low the back end of that is, Jeff? about 7 o'clock.
Set.
The back end of that storm behind us, it's just everything is so low.
And then on to the other one too.
The dog is being so patient with me. So we'll see. All right, just tuning in. We are hugging some storms. Still on the tail end, Charlie, of this system. Because I still think that is the play. Jeff definitely thinks that is the play. Just gotta be patient. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. Storm Run is now looking a little better too. So that's good. It's only 3:30. Wow. I honestly thought it was.
Well, what they're doing is stop and say we're on this whole system, which you want to be as far as up here. It would be this position, the southernmost position of that. Looks like it's a line that's merged all together.
That's funny. I was like trying to explain that, but you did a way better job. It's like something, tail end Charlie. Da da da. Yeah, that's right behind us to our west, just by Riceville, just went up again too. Yeah, I'm curious to see now what happens with that northern storm because all of this convection's really going to choke its inflow, right?
Yeah, the one I know is I don't think has a chance of doing a tornado. Until it merges with the arc storm. You can get a merger, then all this stuff dominant play.
Jeff's so smart. All right, so stick with me. We're just trying to position well. What's frustrating is the motion of these storms because they're coming from the northwest, so they're moving southeast. It's hard to like be pointing the camera at filming them when it's just a one camera setup, right? Because I'm always running away from the storms. So hopefully we'll get a chance very soon here to turn around. Now I'm just really interested. I bet you Jeff's gonna say something yet. Look, right in front of us. Now we're getting some sun peeking through, which is nice. I think we're starting to get a new updraft going right here, which would be nifty.
One coming out of Blue Earth.
You like that one? What is going on right in front of us here with this storm?
Updraft area right there. It's dead center.
Yeah, I was just saying that to my stream. I'm very impressed by it. I mean, if it can form a nice new updraft right there, that would be great for it. Storm. Is that Scud connected to the updraft right in front of us?
I don't think it's connected to our storm. I think it's a different storm, or I mean it might be, but yes, what the rest of us is connected to the updraft to our left.
Interesting.
We're getting the rain from that one right now. That's what's raining on us right now.
All right, I'm just trying to get out ahead of this because I know the focus is terrible on when we're in rain. It's a ton of rain right now. It's fine. We want these storms to merge. We want these storms to be healthy. Over not much. It's kind of funny though, because it doesn't look like there should be a ton of. It's got more lightning on this storm right in front of us too.
Good. I didn't see any yet.
Yeah, I saw it. It just appeared on radar.
Trying to get a little rotation in there.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna get to this Cresco, and then we can make a decision from there where to go.
Copy that. All right, so we're going to Cresco, Iowa, where Jeff and I just chased a tiny, probably tornado last week. That was fun. It's a great chase. Again, sorry for the bad focus. All I have is my iPhone right now. All right, so we're blasting east so we can get a better view. Storm has my attention as it merges with the other one. Yeah, once we get to Cresco, we're going to want to make some decisions about how far into river country and hill country we want to go.
Yeah, not that far, but I'm eyeing that rotation and want to give it a shot at least to get a visual if it's going to be consistent. But I think the stuff that we're on right now is really going to hinder it.
I agree there. I mean, it already looks a little, you're talking about the one further north, it already looks a little worse.
Yeah, I couldn't success though, and but it has some rotation right now. I think there's just enough room.
I mean, we could book it down to Decorah, try to get ahead of everything. Would be one option. Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Just maybe make a decision from there.
Sounds good. You know, honestly, the convection here, the storms, has already outperformed what cams were showing. So I'm very impressed by that. So it's entering slightly more favorable area as well. More rising scattered at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I like the core option.
That's the direction it needs to go if it's gonna keep going and sustaining. And that's the best hub around for road options.
Right.
So I think what's going to happen is, right, correct me if I'm wrong, when this gets ingested, it's all going to start lobbing to the southeast anyway.
Yeah, most likely. It looks like the one behind us at right now is really growing and strengthened. So that has clear air for the most part for it. So we'd be in good position to clear if that did strengthen.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we could also go down to Ridgeway for starters. and just see what that storm does. And then Ridgeway gives us a direct tap to Decorah.
Yeah, I have the GPS to Decorah, but we can check that at Ridgeway. We'll be ahead of it by that.
Copy that. All right. We're Decorah. I've been here a few times recently.
Continue on Iowa 9 East for 4 miles.
Storms are
Route may be affected by severe thunderstorm watch.
Behind us, we're getting a slight rotation on there, and you can even see, you can look behind us and see the Scuddy lowering.
Yeah, I see it. Do we want to do any other pivots? Do we just want to bust straight south?
Keep the Ridgeway, and we should have visual from there.
Copy that. All right, here we go. And if we just zoom it in, facing some storms that are entering a pretty favorable environment for a full tornado setup. It's not really aligned too well. There isn't like the better instability was to the north, the better shear was to the south. But the low is like right to our north here. So that's what's causing the storms to spin. Been doing a lot of driving the last 24 hours. Welcome back to Prescott, Don. Yeah, that storm's looking really good. Are we going to beat it to Ridgeway?
I think so. We're ahead of it, so we can just keep going from Ridgeway to Decorah.
Sounds good. It's also, if we want to do a south option, we can. Looks a little windy.
Out of Decorah, right?
Yeah. All right, so we are trying to blast east. We are now entering slowly the more hilly area of Iowa. I know people like to think, oh, Iowa's this flat cornfields, and that is incorrect. There are some of the most stunning little hill valleys you've ever seen in your life. And some of the best chase terrain in America and the rich chase terrain in America is in Iowa. We're getting closer and closer to the worst chase terrain. Really hoping we get out of this rain for just a minute so that my focus will reset. I know that's super frustrating. Thank you for sticking with me.
Yeah, I think that's the play. Get to Decorah, go south to Collar, and let's do something before that because
Half a mile.
I
Turn
think
right
it's
to
close
stay on
to
Island
the
90.
I like it.
You're like one of the ring wraiths from the Lord of the Rings hitting the river.
Yeah, for good reason.
Oh, no argument for me.
Turn right to stay on Island 9 East.
I just really want to get out of the rain because, if you know, I'm not using my normal camera, so my iPhone isn't on infinity focus.
I have to figure out the iPhone, like the stream. Once you get rain, it's gonna focus on it.
Yeah, I just didn't have any. I have all my stuff. I just didn't really want to have so much going on. Here we go. That's a quality. Good. First 10th of the day. That storm looks great. I think it's going to do it. All right. We're almost out of the rain. Get my outflow. Oh, why are we going so slow? Yeah, my spotter dot should be on. I'll double check in a minute now that I'm out of the rain. Check general spotter network. Yeah, it's on. Sean Boise Olson. Boysey. I'll be just northwest of Decorah, Iowa. So if you look, the storm that is just to my west. Yeah, this thing is now pivoting southeast. Ah, here we go. Out of the rain. That's fantastic. So let's see what this thing can do. It's definitely taking on the shape. Yeah, new storm track has it going southeast. I don't think Decorah makes sense anymore.
Yeah, okay. You said there's cool, so what do you think from there? Stillville?
Yeah, Spillville seems like a good idea. Let's just get through all those switchy back roads before storm comes.
Continue for 2 miles.
Unless you see a better play. Oh,
Route
it's
may be
getting a
affected by
nice.
severe thunderstorm.
It's getting a
watch.
nice steady base on the back end.
Look at that.
Yeah, Calmer might be good. I mean, we could go through Spillville to Calmer.
Yeah, I saw it full moon, and I don't see Stillmore on or Stillville next to it, but I'll follow what the GPS is saying for Calmer. Go from there.
Sounds good. I'll follow you. If you get a chance to just quickly turn around at a gas station up ahead to see this storm, you should. I don't know if you're going to get a view of the base with all these trees, though.
Let me get the south option first. We'll see it soon.
Half a mile, turn right toward 295th Street.
All right.
Turn right toward 295th Street.
Just follow. Yeah.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto County Road W14. Head southeast on Iowa 9 East.
Yes.
Continue on Iowa 9 East for half a mile.
Let's do whatever Jeff does here.
Half a mile, turn right onto 240th Street.
Cost too much. An issue.
Turn right onto 240th Street.
I wonder where he's going.
Head toward Allendeep Road. Continue for half a mile. Half a mile, turn right onto 285th Avenue.
What do you have plugged into your GPS?
Calmer. CALMAR.
Turn right onto
Oh, my bad. Okay, that makes sense. Great.
Like, into the river.
Continue on Iowa 9 East for 4 miles. The route may be affected by severe thunderstorm watch.
Yeah, it's come down a lot. That storm had a really good look for a moment there. All right, we'll see. Calmer is a great idea, Jeff. She has been very patient. As you can see, she's just chilling up here, or down here. Chia, you want to say hi to everyone? I don't think she does right now.